Underdog Podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jack Cowden will be live today as usual.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
Keep on persevere through all the obstacles. Get it done. That's an underdog.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can see me.
You may overlook this person, but the underdog is the one who's gonna put in the work.
It's over, you know? Because you have to lose to win. Whether you think losing is a big event.
Out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking these scriptures just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
So I always believed in life. I took so many risks to make this thing happen, you know what I mean?
I'm always working, bro. Like I said, I'm energy driven.
Underdog can put you on your ass. The underdog can put you on game. The underdog can show you something that you didn't know.
Can't go down. All you can do is go up. So are you gonna stay where you at, or are you gonna move up?
We're the bangers. Little bangers.
He said he's nervous. This is his first time doing it.
Cut her ass off, we can stick it down, I can reread.
Yo, what it do, good people? It's your host Fleetwood JR from the Underdogs Podcast. We back at it again, you feel me? Had to run it back. You know what I'm saying? This season 5, episode 12, NWO, New West Orlando, featuring Orlando's own I4chapman. We had a founder, NWO Foundation, Orlando versus the world, a representative of the city of Orlando, a prominent figure in the community, you feel me? Before we even bring my guy in, you know, we got to introduce him the right way, though. Who is Chapman?
The New West Orlando Foundation, we do a lot of different situations, from feeding the homeless, toy drives, back to school drives, any and every little different thing to get out in the community and give back. Somebody could be from West Orlando, and automatically, for somebody who don't know, they automatically think, oh, lock your doors. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Negative, like, okay, it's crazy type of situation. You're changing the narrative. We was blessed in different situations. So, like, we was always raised as in give back, help people, treat people with respect, no matter what their situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not about no materialistic thing. Everybody's a human. So, giving back is something that's always been embedded in me. People think I have like a big old team. That's not the case. My team is me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she helps me out with everything in different situations. And God, of course, we locked in. She called me her wilderness partner type of thing. Like we locked in, you know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact, like if I don't know about something, I'm gonna ask my mom. Like even with the brand, I don't consider like when I walk around and say, oh, that's my brand. Like the brand is God's brand. I'm just like, you know, being the vessel. Yeah. My mom, that's Mom, God, that's everything right there. And then I know God blessed me with a dope platform and an influence to where like, okay, well, it might be some other people who they want to give, they want to help out, they want to do different things, but you know, they might not see downtown, they might not see how bad it really is, but they'll donate some money, you know what I'm saying, for a good cause. So, you know, any way to shed light for the positive, is definitely one like my mission. And one of the homeless situations downtown, not even downtown in Orlando right now, is pretty big.
Yeah, man, y'all already know, man. We ain't gonna hold them out too long, man. We got West Orlando I4chapman in the building.
What's up, brother? What's up, man? Thank you for having me, man.
Welcome back, my brother. You feel me? It's definitely an honor to have you back on here, man. You know, it's long overdue, but so much been going on, so much been growing, evolving, you feel me? Like, you know, and just to have you back on, you feel me? One of the originals from the beginning, you know, we started in 2022. So, you know, since we sat down, you know, 2 years ago, at the start of 2022, between all that time that passed until now, like how has your journey been, you know, thus far? You know, on the outside looking in, like I say, it seems like everything just getting bigger and bigger, you know, for NWO, for the city, you know, all in one.
I ain't gonna lie, you right there. You know what I'm saying? You said it. You said it best. It's like everything just been, you know, just been getting bigger and bigger, you know what I'm saying? And then just growth and just, you know, figuring things out and learning different things and meeting more dope people. You know what I'm saying? Everything, it just keep on growing. You know what I'm saying? This month been 9 years and business for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely been nothing but a blessing, and definitely grateful. God's amazing.
Hey man, to be 9 years consistent, man, that says a lot, about the brand, about you, as an individual to stay down and stay dedicated, with most, between 9 years, that's a long time. And you gotta pat yourself on the back for that, to stay down what you doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, fact. That's just the vision. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Keep working no matter what's going on.
Facts. So along the way, what was some new ventures that you indulged in pertaining to your brand, and what you've been accomplishing in the community?
My bad, brother. Say that one more time.
Along the way, what was some new ventures, you indulged in pertaining to your brand and what you've been accomplishing in the community? All right. Yeah, man. Got I4chapman, man. You feel me? On the move, making it happen. Did what I'm saying.
My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was
It's all
entering
good.
entering this festival. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying? I don't
sure.
know. Hey, that might be a first on Underdog podcast. You know what I'm saying? Doing the podcast while entering the festival.
Hey man, for real spill, man. The work don't stop. You know what I
I'm trying to tell
mean?
you,
Gotta
literally, it don't
get you when
stop.
we get you. You feel me? Make it happen. So I say we respect that. You know?
Man, bro, I ain't like it. I can flip the bit. I can flip the camera around. See, I can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to see it, but so.
Oh yeah, yeah. It live.
Then look, you got cookies over here. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Type of situation.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big old it's like a big old weed festival. You know what I'm saying? Going on right now here in the city, man. I'm trying to tell you, Orlando's lit.
Man, bro, the growth is crazy.
Right. It's
Real.
called it's called Florida Groves. So bro, it look like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it's like with all this, bro, it's like weed vendors and people selling weed stuff, and you know what I'm saying? A
yeah.
whole vibe.
Yeah, I remember from the last sit down you was talking about how Orlando gonna end up expanding like how LA is gonna be like the
I'm,
new LA, boy.
bro,
It
I'm trying
moving.
to tell you. I'm trying to tell you this shit was lit. Like I on my podcast, I interviewed my homeboy who I played Pop Warner with.
Yeah,
He's the operating manager for cookies. So he opened up all the cookie stores through the country, like from scratch. Man, he was saying about how in Florida they only got 22 licensed growers, but
yeah,
compared to Cali got like 10,000. So our Florida got like it locked up like heavy. Like they know everything that's going on. So shoot, and they know everything that's going on. You gotta link up with the people who know what the fuck going on.
I'm telling you, man.
Uh,
Hey, network is what you say. Network is your network. You feel me?
oh, okay.
Real talk.
hmm
Nah, bro, but like, what, along the way, what's some new ventures you indulged in pertaining to your brand and what you've been doing in the community?
Heavy on the content. You know what I'm saying? My bad, bro.
Mhm.
Heavy on the heavy on the content side. I ain't lie. It's been three months now since I did the like the clubs. I stopped the club vibe. You know, I wasn't like motivated. You know what I'm saying? The money was good,
Yeah,
it's cool and all like that, but I know like God had like way more for me. And I heard him, like, you know what I'm saying? It was a time where in the club, so boom, I'm like, damn, I'm not motivated at all, like at all.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, low key, I don't want to be around like around these people. You know what I'm saying? In different ways. You know what I'm saying? What's up, your dog?
Good,
How you
man.
doing? You good?
Good to see you,
You as
man.
well. You as well, man.
Out here chilling?
Yeah, well, came with people.
Oh,
Get
okay.
some-
You here with them?
Yeah,
I bet the support. That's what's
yeah,
up,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? So
You already know,
we're gonna
man.
be here, man.
Word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I recognize y'all seen. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look, that's Houston. I'm a
You
fan,
good?
man. You
Yes,
know it,
sir.
man. Just been chilling.
Uh-huh.
yeah, man. Y'all see the organic vibes. You feel me? All the love home again in the city, man. You gotta
Yeah,
respect it.
man. Yeah, so it was like a
Mhm.
different thing. Like I'm not motivated no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't supposed to like to be around these people in different kind of ways. So
Yeah,
I just stopped the club after 3 months. So type of situation. So then now since I've stopped the club, I'm like, damn, I gotta focus my energy on different kind of vibes. So now it's been more on the content side of things with the podcast. So me and Fourth Quarter, we got a podcast um, that we launched together called Too Real for You podcast. That's been lit. Um, then I had a podcast called Stir the Pot podcast, right?
Yeah,
So
stir
Stir
the
the, yeah, you
pot.
know what I'm saying, Stir the Pot podcast. So
Yeah.
that's been going really good. So the Stir the Pot podcast, I like my first four interviews has been crazy. Like the first one I did, first interview I did was I started off the gates with Dan Morgan. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who don't know,
Mm-hmm.
that's Morgan and Morgan's son, John Morgan's son, Dan Morgan. So Dan, he on the podcast telling cool stories and stuff like that. He talking about how before it was gonna be the Kia Center, it was gonna be the Morgan and Morgan Center. He said they all everything going good. They picking out the logo for the floor and everything like that. And then he said so he was on the Zoom call with the DeVos family. That's who owned the Magic.
Yeah.
His dad and him, and they on a Zoom call, and everything going good. Everything like basically done. So then
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh yeah, they're like John, you can't you can't publicly criticize the team anymore or our roster moves." They said John Morgan just hung up the Zoom call on their dumb
Mm.
ass. Like, who y'all telling not what I can't do? They just hung up
Yeah.
the Zoom call. So yeah, so different thing like that. So the podcast. So yeah, we had Dan Morgan. The second one, my interview was Darius Miles, um, NBA legend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He has a Knucklehead podcast. Him and Q Richardson, Jordan, uh, athlete, all the different kind of vibes like that. Then the next one I did, I did a dude named Jordan Edwards. He lit like Jordan Edwards lit. He a roofer. He owns roofing companies all through the country. And
Yeah.
anybody know about roofing, boy, roofers make that real bag. Like,
Nah, for real.
you know what I'm saying? Roofers make that bag. So
Mm-hmm.
him, and then the last one I did was with my boy Cam, who's the operating manager of Cookies. So yeah, so that's the main thing I've been just focusing on the content, and then a lot of heavy on the nonprofit vibes.
Nah, facts, man. So, along the way, what's some things you learned that's boosted your growth, as an individual since we last sat down?
Um, uh, more like not say like understanding, but like more understanding like with God's timing. So certain things where like something might you want so bad you want to do something, but it's not the right timing. You know what I'm saying? God's timing is the perfect time, and then when you're not even expecting it, it happens, and you be like, oh shit, okay, yeah, because it's timing now. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these situations that's been going on, you be like, oh wow, okay, this is real deal God's timing.
I feel that. Nah, for real. How has NWO's presence in Orlando evolved over the last 2 years?
You got even bigger, bro. Because like I said, it's more than just like the certain things. If I was just like focused on like selling T-shirts or just being like
Right.
throwing parties and stuff like that, it would be like, oh, okay, cool. But but it's way more. So it's the community side of things with the nonprofit. It's the content with like the list and the podcast and different situations like that. Greater Boy weekends and all them type of vibes. But then it's the merchandise with the hats and the hoodies and
I'm trying
all
to
the
tell
different
you.
things. You know what I'm saying? Little kid
Yeah,
shirts. You know
man.
what I'm saying? All different things like that. You can go get your merch at OrlandoVersusTheWorld.net. Um,
Uh-huh.
and then the other part, you know what I'm saying, like just like the culture, just being I4chapman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just been growing nonstop, but it's definitely uh, a blessing and grateful for everything, right?
Yeah, make sure y'all head over to
Yeah,
OrlandoVersusTheWorld.net.
that's
You
real,
did, you know
brother.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you feel me? And then you got the hats on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm about to have like that's another thing too. Like with so many different vibes, I'm about to crank up heavy back out on the merch like in your face. Now I've been online going crazy, But now, like on of the people, you know what I'm saying, in your face type of situation, I'm about to go crazy on them just because now, you know, it's like different things. The visions is okay. I can take care of that now and do this. All right, that's already running itself. Okay, I can take care of that and do this now, and everything goes hand in hand because you know at the end of the day, it's still all building a brand.
Nah, facts, man. Like I said before, you know, you can't mention Orlando without mentioning Chap name in it. You know, like how did it feel? I remember you shared the story too with the Dame Dash. You just recently encountered that experience.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like?
But that was lit, bro. It was lit. Like, all I did, I posted and I just show you how like where people gonna be talking about you. You know what I'm saying? When you're not even in certain rooms. So like, all I did was I just posted a motivational thing from Dan Dash from my story, and the dude who I met from Tyler Yahweh, he DM'd me. He said, "Hey man, that's my brother." Shout out to Da Vinci. Da Vinci is like hey, that's my brother. I said, "Oh," I said, "I'm a big fan of." You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Dame. He like, hey, you want to meet him? I'm like, hell yeah. Okay. So then hours go by. He FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me. Dame Dash is on the FaceTime, and Dame Dash is like, hey, I heard you the man of Orlando. I gotta meet you. I'm like, God damn, I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, damn, this is Dame Dash on FaceTime saying he heard I'm the man of Orlando. You want to meet me? I'm like, damn, okay, cool. You know,
Yeah.
been working doing something right. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go down there, go meet him. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm just about to meet him. He got like a whole game plan of how he want me to help him out with what he got going on in different situations. I'm like, damn, okay, like that's what it is. So, yeah. So then I'm like, damn. So then I introduced him and DJ D Strong. You know what I'm saying? And now like just everything just expanded from there.
Nah, that was up, man. You also had a recent sit down with 104.5 the beat too, man. Like, what was that like, man? To get on there, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, like 104. That's family. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm-hmm.
DJ D Strong, like that's big, bro. You know, 104 whole family. They are amazing. Shout out to Kelly V. So they're amazing. So like anytime I pull up over there, it just like hanging out with family. So it just I had a conversation with family.
Facts. So when it comes to the foundation, like talk about your community work, like what
This
initiatives or
one
projects?
right here. This was you know what I'm saying.
Oh
Toy
yeah.
drive. You know what I'm saying? We had the toy drive and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
Uh-huh.
I still uh rep the event regardless. What was the question, brother?
So I was saying, what projects have you been involved in recently with the foundation? Like, and can you share a specific example of how your community work has made a positive impact in Orlando?
Yeah. So the community work, bro, is a blessing because like I love it so much because it's like that's just my nature. I love giving back. I love helping people out. I love, you know, seeing people happy in different kinds of situations like that. So that's just how I naturally am. So now doing it with like with the nonprofit situation, it makes everything like even more cooler because it's like damn like I was going to do I would do this regardless for free. You know what I'm saying? I would do this
Yeah.
regardless just to see the kid happy. You know what I'm saying? So like it's really good and it's fulfilling knowing like wow I'm helping the next family out. You know what I'm saying? So like it could be a toy drive where where I'm giving out toys to kids who's not even expecting to get anything for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They're not even expecting anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But then, where you just might go feed the homeless and, what I'm saying, giving out pizzas and, what I'm saying, hygienes and stuff like that. Or then there might be a situation where you ask a kid, okay, say, what you want to be when you grow up? He's like, oh, he want to be a computer programmer. Oh, that's lit. You got a computer? No, you ain't got a computer. So you go buy him a laptop. You know what I'm saying? So certain like cool little things like to like, man, like I like I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then the cool thing is with now with more recognition and more people seeing what you're doing, you can get more funding and you actually can do more. And when you do more and get more recognition, you can help more people out. You know what I'm saying? And do bigger things.
No, facts. I feel that, bro. So, with everything going on, like, in what ways have you balance running the business and the foundation at the same time?
I ain't gonna lie, tell you the truth. Like the balance is course there's a balance, but there ain't really no balance. It just I'm like in go mode, like just you know what I'm saying. I'm like it's in go mode. You know what I'm saying? Just because the thing is, it's so much. It's so much different things, and there's not one thing like okay, I can't stop the one situation to do this and stop. I mean, I can't stop the nonprofit stuff and focus straight on the merchandise. I can't stop the merchandise and then focus straight on the nonprofit. I can't stop the the merchandise and then focus straight on the content. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like each of the situations all go hand in hand. So like a balance ain't really a balance. It's just like shit. You got the vision of like okay, we gotta work. Like let's go.
I feel that, bro.
Mhm.
So, in what ways do you collaborate, with other businesses and organizations in Orlando, to maximize your community impact?
Yeah, no, say Orlando's Orlando, so people know you and you know people. You know what I'm saying? So you see somebody doing amazing things like my boy Seven, you know what I'm saying, or Dirt Master, or you know what I'm saying, uh, Dale Coates. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different people, you know what I'm saying? Eli, for the kids entertainment. It's a lot of people doing amazing things in the community, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Hope Dealer, like there's a lot. So you just set up everything and you like, okay, well you got this idea. Hey, look, what you doing on the 23rd? Oh, I ain't doing it on the 23rd. Hey, let's do this. And you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. It's the same thing like as if somebody was trying to do a party or something. You reach out, you know what I'm saying, communicate, and you network.
Nah, for real. So before we go, any further, we have to talk about the origin of Content Z. I recall you speaking on the blueprint our last conversation, and for those who haven't attended, like, can you give an experience of the first event and how
Yeah.
used the turnout was, for the second event, and
hmm
what Content Z be like an annual thing now?
Yeah. So Content Z is basically it's a media day for the content creators. So if you go to like how Super Bowl got media day type situation, it's the same type of vibe, but for the content creators, the videographers, and the business owners. So there's like okay, there might be a business owner who owns a chicken and waffle location. All right, they got to have some kind of promo. They got to have some kind of marketing. All right, cool. Well, there's a content creator out there with 400 thousand subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Probably maybe like a million followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. But they definitely could use some promo money. You know what I'm saying? The marketing money from one of these businesses. Then it helps them expand their brands. So we're like, okay, cool. Hey man, I'll pull up, you know what I'm saying, for $1,000, you know what I'm saying, do a skit for this and blah blah and you know what I'm saying, kind of situation. The business owner is not tripping because he gonna have to put the money in promotion and marketing regardless. But if I
Nah,
can
for real.
link up with a content creator, boom, do this, bam, I can keep recording this thing, and then now they bringing their young fan base, and now the next content creator want to come, and now they a foodie. Okay, now they're gonna come, and then the next person want to come, and now it's on YouTube, and it only expands. So a lot of that stuff goes into relationships though. And then there's some videographers out here who they're really raw at what they do, but you know what I'm saying, they just sitting around waiting for a rapper to put them on and go on tour. Well, shit, you could do a lot more than just shoot music videos. So then you might be able to meet one of the business owner who owns the chicken and waffle spot. To where okay, they need some content. Who gonna shoot this? Who gonna take the pictures of the chicken? Who gonna take a picture of the headshots of the restaurant and all of the kind of vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically a relationship thing. So since I have relationships with the business owners, the content creators, and the videographers, okay, boom, all three are all here mixed up. Now they on a podcast together. Now they talk. Like, okay, what's your name? Oh, I'm so and so. Okay, cool. What you do? Boom, I own the media company. Okay, cool. Now they doing business and stuff together. So that's what Content Z is all in a nutshell.
Nah, it sounds like building relationships, and and creating new situations.
Exactly.
Um, so what has it been like working with the talent in the city? We got all type of talent in the city, from
Yeah.
music, comedians, entrepreneurs. Like, what's your experience been like?
It's been lit. It's been lit. I said the main thing to say like just working with working with the right people. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Working with the right people is, I feel like the most important part about everything. You got a girlfriend, wife, anything like that at home? Yeah.
Hmm. I feel that. So you also released a mixtape with a collaboration of artists,
Uh
called
huh.
Neighborhood Legends. Like how that came about and what that experience was like bringing all them artists together, to create.
Mhm. Yeah. Nah, it was really cool. Cause the thing is, like, I always like rock with the music. I always like, different artists who are doing amazing things and give them a platform. So I just came with the idea, and that shit really took off. You know what I'm saying? That shit was okay. One thing, that's another thing, another thing, that's another thing. You're like, oh damn, okay, ready for the project for real. So that came about. It went really well. Um, it went really well, and now we're working on the next situation. Uh, Me and my bro Chris from Pro 192. Um, oh, okay. It's was it Chris from Pro 192. We're working
Yeah,
on something 'cause I want to bring together that Kissimmee and Tampa. I mean, like Kissimmee and Orlando
type
situation.
vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's going really well. I got a project with me and my cousin Ferrari Simmons. He's radio personnel up in Atlanta, but he's
Oh,
here.
Ferrari. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
he,
heard one.
yeah. So he also too uh he's syndicated. So now he's in Orlando and in Tampa now as well. So, and that's because we about to put out a dope ass project together too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a whole bunch of cool things, playlists, and like, a whole bunch of different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just working. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. Putting these different plays together. You know what I'm saying? Tyler, me and him been working on some stuff like that. I got some records with Tyler, so this next situation gonna be one of the ones because now people even there's more eyes and more people paying attention. You know what I'm saying, on different situations. I'm trying to highlight that. Hey, dang, man, shit. Let me go get it like an intro drop from you, man. Talk some shit. Talk about Orlando. Talk whatever.
Hmm.
The vision and the resources and stuff like that. Like, sky's the limit. I mean, my bad. Sky ain't the limit. Past the sky, but it could be so much
Yeah.
more.
Nah, it definitely sound like you putting the shit on the map, taking it on the road. Building no connections.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Man, speaking of why we on music, man, let's go on and just get it out the way. We gonna talk about this list coming up, man.
Yes, sir.
We gonna need to talk about who on the list, but how you feeling about the current state of the music and what's going on. How you feel like artists productivity and everything is looking right now. So when this list drop, we've been on act blind to or act like they ain't know they
Yeah.
ain't been working. Like how you feel about
Hey, I honestly tell you the truth. I think about it. I'm like, damn, I ain't heard the city cry in a little minute over dumb shit.
it?
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Man.
like, man, I'm about to drop a list, man. Shit,
Man.
cry a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The thing you really don't like about the list is because it's basically like a mirror of, like, okay, of you. So
Yeah,
it's
for
like, all right,
real.
if you working and you lit, okay, so we already know, Lil Wet, you
Yeah,
gonna be on the list. Why? You been working. Kick
yeah,
one, boom, you been working. You know what I'm saying? It's different ones. Cannon, you been working. So boom, y'all gonna be on the list. Now the other ones who just think they're working, but like, hey man, I ain't heard of it. You know what I'm saying? I just
yeah,
I just dropped. Okay, cool. Let me pull up it on YouTube real quick. My bad, I might have been asleep. Damn, 32 views. Man, I ain't shit. Like, how you front? Like, how you
I
get on
could
the
that
list?
is.
Like, damn.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like the one little trash ass rapper who got in his feelings last time. They they put up his monthly listeners on Spotify. I said 13. I said, how the fuck are you sitting there going? You got too much energy into the wrong thing.
yeah,
Your
yeah,
monthly listeners is 13. Why are you
yeah,
making Chapman for?
yeah. It is. And I did see that, bro. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I just felt like that energy, it wasn't really necessary in a sense. Like I said, it just come down to artists being accountable. Like, you know, 2020, bro, I hit the ground running and I was doing what I was supposed to do. You feel me? And then I felt like I didn't get the feeling of DJs and you know how people was licking that stuff because my relationship I hit consistency, let him hit the music. He threw me what he needed for me to do it. We was working. Wasn't even back home. I was between Atlanta and Orlando doing both at the same time. But
Yeah.
it's just my productivity. Now I can't sit here and say today like, oh, I belong on some list or nothing like because I ain't been in, I've been transitioning doing other things around that. Music always gonna be a love. I'm not gonna feel bad if I don't make no list, but I know, you know,
How you doing,
where I
boss?
stand at in the music though. Like I know what type of artist I am, but it's just so much more than just dropping music, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you gotta put the money behind it, make the music,
Yep.
keep that consistent. You feel me? Keep building relationships. You know what I mean? Don't you? Why would you want to? I don't get it. They be aiming the how can I say it? They be aiming the audible Draco at the wrong people. You feel me? Like they just be like you should be wanting to just build and keep growing with people and keep putting your product out, man. Don't shoot the messenger. You know what I mean? Like if somebody really like they say if a real friend around you, they gonna tell you when you're not on your stuff
No,
rather than
but
holding in.
people don't do that like that no more. People don't hold people accountable. People don't, and if even if they do or something like that, they not gonna say anything because they want to stay around or whatever.
Yeah.
They want to be with the lifestyle and the rappers and okay, the cool thing and do the cool handshakes in the club and they want to keep all that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? They want to smoke good. They want to do all that little cool stuff. So they want to do all that cool stuff. Hey man, so if you see your partner who's sitting there tripping because he's on a pill or some shit like that, and he doing, they gonna let them do what they want to do. I like, man, shit, crash out.
Yeah.
Man. So I don't think that's real. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I never really been with like around cliques and crews.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good on that. But I'm a people person, so I ain't got no problem with. I ain't the type of
Yeah.
person. I don't fuck people and fuck everybody and no,
Yeah.
that's not my vibe. It is the same
Yeah.
time too. I do know I do know what's going on, so since I know what's going on, I just keep the good vibes at the good vibes.
Mhm. Nah, fat. I see where you headed with that, and it's something that gotta be said, like it just you can't skip the process. You gotta put that consistency in the area, you can't skip it. When you skip, you're gonna have to end up going right back to it to do it again, and you gotta go back. So
Yep,
nah, man, you definitely, like I say, you doing the right thing for the city about that anyway. People gotta hear it. Uh
appreciate that.
what are a few misconceptions you feel like people need to retire and throw in the towel with when it comes to the city of Orlando in general?
That this ain't Disney. They're like, oh man, that shit. The city. What's the name? Of it? Not Disney. Yes, the hell it is. I don't know why people acting like being Disney is like a bad thing. Like this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that's pouring money into the city. So where the
Yeah,
fuck is that a bad thing? Or you want it to be so fucking wild to where you can just brag about it on say cheese with oh shit, Orlando #1 murder
bro.
capital in the world. Oh
I'm
okay, cool. Like,
hey man,
nobody
that's
on
crazy.
like man, shout out to Disney, man. Shit. Hell, keep doing what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not a bad thing having a corporate bro. Most of the big cities have a corporation that pours money into their city.
yeah,
And Ford, they pour money into Detroit, you know what I'm saying, and Michigan, because that's where they started up at, you know what I'm saying, like different things like how with Google, they pour money into, you know what I'm saying, Silicon Valley and all that stuff like that Cali stuff. So it's the same thing. If we got a corporation like Disney pouring money into Orlando, man, shit, shout out to Disney, man.
yeah. I just feel like I get the mentality, but it's just like you gotta kind of like grow from that, because that's like your mind is being in a closed environment. Like you ain't growing really, keeping that mind frame. Like I
Nah,
say, the city gonna keep growing with or without you,
with or without you.
And these neighborhoods and all the, what where I'm from, what made me, whatever, all that stuff, the West Side, I'm always keep that embedded in me. But the
Yeah.
city gonna keep growing. What these streets, neighborhoods, and stuff
Yeah.
we know and grew up with, we already see the city transforming right now. So that
Exactly.
same block of big talking about the worst block now, that stuff gonna be gone in the next 10, maybe 15 years, bro.
At
Like
all. No.
it ain't
Goddamn,
gonna be no what it
might be 10 months for how they throwing shit up. They throwing shit
bruh,
up left and right around the city, man. It might be
bruh.
10 months for real,
That's
bro.
why it's like that mind frame of thinking that, what I was raised gonna keep being the same or whatever and stuff like that, bro. All I know is, bruh, like that's why I feel like, when my grandma passed last year in Ivan Lane, I'm like, they own that house, bro. That house got sold so fast, bro. I'm like, ain't no way. Like, cause I'm like, I know what Orlando finna become, bro. And that's
Yeah.
already generationally something taken out the heirloom right there. Like,
No, fact.
but nah, bro, I'm looking at the growth. You know what I mean? It's gonna be moving forward, bro. Like, bitch,
Mhm.
they gotta expand their mind, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is,
uh,
it's gonna be like one of the things. People who get it, they gonna get it. People who don't,
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't. You know what I'm saying?
They
Everybody,
gonna,
bro. Like we ain't little kids no more. If you get it, and you're gonna be able to grow. I said it a couple months ago. I said Orlando's about to be where people ain't gonna be able to afford Orlando, not just even
bro. I'm
financially,
telling you,
but they not even just financially. They're not gonna be able to afford it. You know what I'm saying? With their mindsets and you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
with their visions and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. Anybody who's still walking around with that, man, Orlando just a crab in a bucket ass city. That's like
bro.
that's like a female and her 40 being 45 talking about niggas ain't shit. Like what? Bitch, like bitch, you gotta change your mindset. Bitch, it's just a nigga
Yeah,
you fuck with ain't shit. Your decisions ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Type of situation.
yeah,
Same thing with Orlando. It's gonna be the same
yeah,
thing. Niggas is still hot, man. Man, the city ain't on shit, bro. Man, this shit green as fuck. This shit, bro. Okay,
bro.
keep that mindset.
Like I say, some people, bro, like you say, people ain't gonna hear the warning, bro. And then when they start seeing that big get towed out and people pushed around, and like you say, it's just like a bit still wearing some bag ass 2006 clothes in 2023,
Uh-huh.
24 right now. Like no growth. You feel me? You
Yeah.
got everything around, you're gonna keep
But
adjusting, bro.
the crazy thing is though, even if they're wearing baggy clothes, that's cool. But what fuck it up though is when they speak. If they speak
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you got that jit mindset. Like nigga, you is 30 something years old and you got that jit mindset, man, you gotta stop talking, bro. Like you got that, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like when they said institutionalized, yeah, bro, like y'all gotta change that shit.
Yeah, cause like I say in the conversation, you got to be able to certain rooms have conversations. You got to be able to adapt to every environment, and if
Hmm.
you gonna only adapt to one environment, you ain't gonna grow as much like that.
No facts. Facts.
Uh, so how is the community responding to your events? Like any memorable feedback or stories you would like to share?
No, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just a real deal blessing with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just grateful for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like just grateful.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that real. So looking ahead, like what are your goals and aspirations for NWO and the foundation, the community work in Orlando?
My bad. Say it one more time, brother.
Looking ahead, like what's your goals and aspirations for the NWO brand and the community, work in
Um,
Orlando?
just to keep on growing, keep expanding. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Keep growing, keep expanding. That's to put your head down and do the work. You know what I'm saying? That's all they really care about. Because right now, 2024, we like, wow, the city growing. Okay, cool. But then imagine when it's 2028. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, the city on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
If going in 2032, like it's gonna be the same thing. Just like how when we was in 2009, we saying 2023, like man, that shit way past. Now look, now
Yeah.
it's here. You know what I'm saying? Now it's here. So now like one like, bro, just keep working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like keep expanding, keep grinding, and work.
Nah, fact.
Hmm.
So any like upcoming community events or initiatives your brand, is involved in?
Right now we do got some few things in the works, but it's like on the summertime, so I don't really want to say it yet because I
Yeah,
want to make sure it's all the way locked in.
yeah.
But it's gonna be some big stuff to where they look like, oh shit, Chapman on some shit again.
Mm-hmm. Nah,
Hmm.
for real. So are there any lessons or insights you gained from your experiences, you know, and like, you know, hosting these different events, you know, while continuing to build the brand?
Um, kind of like more like a. It ain't gonna never be a perfect time.
Yeah.
Um, uh, you're always where you're gonna be like, okay, you can expand and get more money. You know what I'm saying? If you come up with the game plan and you have the vision, everything else is gonna work out because you're gonna be straight. You got the game plan. There are people who all the time, people are like, oh, I got money, I got money to do this, I got money to do that. That's why they
Yeah.
got investors. You know what I'm saying? People, if the motherfucker with the money might not even have the game plan or the vision. So if you got the vision or the game plan, you straight. You can do
Yeah.
anything you want to do if you got the game plan and the vision and the right people around you. So that's it.
A
Come
big
up, come
fact.
up, yeah, come with the game plan and the vision. Everything else Gucci.
So when it comes to your brand being 9 years old, you know, like in what ways have you felt NWO helped enhance the city's reputation?
Oh, a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing, I'm just leading by example. So since I'm leading by example and everything like that, everything else is be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like get out and network, talk to somebody. Everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying, horrible ass people, bro. You probably might meet, and the thing is too, the people who gonna be able to change your life or be able to help you out what you got going on, not gonna look like you. So you
Yeah.
gotta get out that mindset of thing. Okay, I grew up with these people, or man, get around and meet some people.
Yeah. Nah, for
Huh?
real, bro. That you said network your network, bro. For
Uh-huh.
real. They always say, yeah,
Uh-huh.
it take a little bit of this, but it's all about who you know too.
Yep.
um have there been any partnerships or collaborations with local government or organizations to support citywide initiative?
Hell yeah, it's a few. I ain't like they got this whole District 5 situation going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Made it to where like I don't know who to rock with. It's so many people that I know personally that like damn they'd be great for the position, but damn I don't want to goddamn offend nobody because I know different people who individually like
yeah,
personally. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, but nah, it's you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of different vibes going on, especially on that political side of shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you already, like I say, you hit year 9, man. Congratulations on that again, brother.
Thank you.
So for the next 10, like what, however many years, what role do you see NWO playing in shaping the future of
Okay.
Orlando?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm right there. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, like tell you the truth, bro. They gonna know. They gonna know when they see it, cause it's been 9 and
Yeah.
people been, you know, I'm getting what I get and acknowledgement and everything like that. Man, when that shit hit 15, 20, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Man, they gonna know for sure it's gonna be everywhere. Ball on their face. No diddy.
Nah, that's fact. Nah, real spill, bro. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
told you, bro. Shoot, you said 9 years, 2015. I was hearing about it the first year it even dropped. Like, so I
Mm-hmm.
can only imagine, bro. Like I say, years to come, what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so how do you plan to continue making a positive impact with community engagement through your brand moving forward?
Honestly, we're going to keep me in Chapman. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Like it's not like a game plan or like okay, scratch off. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Do this and do this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just being Chapman. Like even when I came up with the list, I'm just sitting there. Goddamn, I was smoking. Then I'm like, damn, what's some content I could put out? Damn, I ain't said nothing about no list in a little minute. So it's like this random shit like that. Just being me.
Hmm. Nah, fact. So with you hosting your platforms, stir the pot podcast and your different ventures, man, like from the guests you had on your platform, like what's one gem from a guest you had that resonated with you that you could share with people?
Um, shoot, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
I
what
learned so
stuck out to you where you was like, yeah,
uh
that hit.
uh, uh let's say I picked up from each different vibes, you know what I'm saying? Dan
Hmm.
Morgan said some stuff that were like,
Yeah.
damn, you know what I'm saying? Jordan Edwards said some things that I picked up from, and then Darius Miles said some cool things. It was like different people, all like different parts, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never took like one whole conversation for somebody and be like, oh, okay. But each
Hmm.
different parts, like, okay, I can relate to that.
Yeah, I like the answer. Just make sure y'all go check it out, man. Go check the whole episodes out and get them gems, man. Free gems to get. You feel me?
For sure.
Boost that growth. Uh, so before 2024 is out, what we are at the quarter, right now. What are some things that you already manifest that you see happening for the city, for your brand, and for the community?
I said everything like I said just growth. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a dollar amount, it ain't a materialistic thing. It ain't none of that stuff. It's just about growth. Like just like, you know what I'm saying? When it's growth, all that shit comes up anyway. You know what I'm saying? From wisdom, from maturity to everything. So my main thing is like I really just growth and expansion where everybody, oh yeah, okay, that grew.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
For real. It's just watering the seed, bro. For real. So, any shout outs and recognition you would like to give to those who's been involved in all this motion in the city, either behind the scenes or on the front line with you, bro?
Yeah, man. I want to shout out to Andrea. I want to shout out to Frank Matthews. I want to shout out to Fourth Quarter, Orlando Media Group. Shout out to Dale Coates. Shout out to Eli. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? It's like the city, bro. Like, that's the thing I love about it. It's a collective. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mello. It ain't like one person, Ace Dot. It's like so many different people got their own vibes going on, but collectively, like that's lit.
Nah, for sure.
Hey man, shout out to Underdog Podcast, man.
Hey man, bro, appreciate that, homie. For real, it's crazy, bro. Like you say, the vision, bro. As long as you got the vision, everything else just fall in play, bro.
All gonna
And
fall in play.
I ain't even mad, bro. I'm like when you talk of like people having to, grow. Sometimes you gotta talk to folk and everything, bro. I didn't see myself doing a podcast. I told you, music was just, but it was the things I didn't like, about the culture and stuff pushed me to this, bro. I like, bro, we gotta start giving each other flowers more, bro. I don't like when a bitch sit down because I'm watching from an artist perspective of how they question the artists, police questions, or want to talk about all the bad stuff and everything. Like, bro, I didn't like it. Instead of complaining, though, I was like, bro, we gotta change the narrative, bro. You know what I mean? And I feel like as a whole, we gotta do this with each other,
Yeah.
just in general. You feel me? If you got some motion, now, if your ass ain't doing nothing, I don't think you gotta focus on getting yourself together before you get some flowers, bro. You really, you can't just be sitting around and bitches give you flowers and you ain't doing nothing. Like, what I'm giving you flowers for?
Facts.
Real talk. But like I
Facts.
say, bro, we had to roll the red carpet out for you and give you flowers again. It was definitely an honor to have you on the platform again.
I
With
appreciate it,
your
bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. Y'all boys keep rocking out, man. We're gonna definitely link. I'm gonna be up in Atlanta soon and all.
Oh
So
yeah. You already know, bro. Definitely pulling up, man. But with your supporter upbringing, I feel like you channeling that same energy that was gave to you and pouring it all back into the city. Like I mentioned, you can't mention Orlando without saying, Chap name, mentioning the brand. It's almost 10 years old and evolving much more. Like I say, it's definitely honorable. As a native of the west side of the city. I call myself a Richmond Heights alumni. You feel me? But to see what you're doing and what you're standing on, you deserve a standing ovation. I can definitely see the city making the Chapman Day in the future. You feel me?
hey, I appreciate it, brother, and I receive it.
For sure. So, but last but not least, before we get you out of here, man, like, what's one way that an underdog always stay on top?
Prayer. Prayer. Keeping like-minded people around you. And yeah, like prayer and keeping the like-minded people around you. Everything else gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? You keep God, like whoever you want to pray to. You know what I'm saying? Pray. You know what I'm saying? So, you pray and then you keep like-minded people around you. The underdog always going to stay on top.
Real spirit, man. Y'all have it here, man. I4chapman, man. New West Orlando season 5, episode 12, man. Make sure y'all head over to I4chapman on Instagram, man. Make sure y'all head to the website and check the merch out. Appreciate you, brother, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Most definitely, man. Stay up, keep evolving, keep growing, bro. We gonna tap in for sure.
I received that, fam. Thank you.
Already. We out.
Gold mouth rabbit on on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granted. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened, check, I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause they don't got no curfew. Throw 'em out,